Hey everybody, welcome back to more Mass Effect. I'm SlayerMathis, and last time we started off our journey and landed here on Eden Prime. And this time we're going to get into some gameplay for the first time. First off, let's show what leveling up is like. Basically, you get different leveling points, and everyone has their own different abilities. Since you're the main character, you get more abilities than everyone else. Everyone has a few different skills that they have, and you can boost those up as it needs be. Let's start off with, well, right now, Alenko and Shepard are both Sentinels, so they have the same skills. Throw will launch people. The ragdoll physics in this game are hilarious. Lift lifts people up. The ragdoll physics in this game are hilarious, and yes, that does stack with throw. Barrier, basically it gives you extra shielding. It's pretty nice. Stasis will take an enemy out of commission for a little bit. I believe they can still take damage. Decryption is not the most necessary thing out there. It grants sabotage, does a little bit of damage, overheats enemy weapons. Not bad. Electronics allows you to hack things a little bit better. It also gives you overload, which overloads shields. First aid is healing. Yeah, medicine. Healing. Also gives you neural shock, a little bit of damage. Warp we will not be touching because we are not supposed to have that. Any class upgrades will reduce the charge time on abilities, will increase your damage with your main weapon. Some will grant different things. And of course, Shepard, because he's the main character, will have access to both Charm and Intimidate. These are, I'm trying to think of how to best word it. They're like persuasion skills. You can only get a certain amount of Charm as you level up your Paragon, a certain amount of Renegade as you Intimidate for Renegade. So yeah, I like talking things out, so I will go with Charm. As for Kane, I will give him a little bit of extra stuff to do. Jenkins is a soldier, so he's a little bit different. Pistols and he's got all types of weapons. Weapon upgrades will grant you higher accuracy and higher damage. Accuracy is less relevant here than it was in the initial version of Mass Effect. Also, they will unlock different skills. Pistols get Marksman, which is high accuracy. Carnage on shotguns, very big single damage shot, overkill. Pretty much it's an aura, you can shoot a lot more. Snipers gives you assassination, tons of damage. He also has combat armor, which will, well, grant him armor. Later on he can equip heavy armor. There is light, medium, and heavy armor. He also has first aid, assault training, increased damage. Fitness is increased health, as well as giving him immunity, and Soldier is increased health regen. I think giving him assault rifles just makes sense. We will get into the equipment system later on.
Oh God, what happened here? Smells like smoke and death.
One quick thing on how the gunplay works. Rather than having ammo, you have a limited amount of charges. So if you keep shooting, eventually your gun will overheat and you need to take a little while to let it recharge. We are only equipped well in pistols. So we are very inaccurate with other types of guns. Although not as inaccurate as, say, again, in the original version of Mass Effect 1. So it's not as big of a deal, really. So don't worry about it too much. Just wanted to show off a little bit of that. We'll go on our investigation. Also, on controllers, Left bumper for gun wheel, right bumper for not. As is typical fare in a lot of third-person shooters, there is a cover system. Also, rest in peace, Jenkins. It lasted 1 episode.
Ripped right through his shields. Never had a chance.
We'll see that he receives a proper service once the mission is complete. But I need you to stay focused.
Aye, aye, sir.
Alas, poor Jenkins, we hardly knew thee. Okay, and we can sprint. And completely miss.
I've got some burned out buildings here, Shepard. A lot of bodies. I'm gonna check it out. I'll try to catch up with you at the dig site.
If my gameplay is a little bit, well, shit, that would be because I have not actually played with controllers in a very long time. There are squad orders, most of them are irrelevant. At least I don't use squad orders much. And that was me being dumb, but you do not automatically regen HP in this game. Your shields will regen, but your HP will not. For that, you need to use Metagel, like I showed there. It's not looking great for you, ma'am, is it? I think my power missed. Now, I wanted to show off how So, we haven't... Yeah, just the ragdoll mechanics in this game are fantastic.
Thanks for your help, Commander. I didn't think I was gonna make it. Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams of the 212. You the one in charge here, sir?
Give me a status report, Williams.
Oh, man. We were patrolling the perimeter when the attack hit. We tried to get off a distress call, but they cut off our communications. I've been fighting for my life ever since.
Where's the rest of your squad?
We tried to double back to the beacon, but we walked into an ambush. I don't think any of the others... I think I'm the only one left.
This isn't your fault, Williams. You couldn't have done anything to save them.
Yes, sir. We held our position as long as we could, until the Geth overwhelmed us.
The Geth haven't been seen outside the Veil in nearly 200 years. Why are they here now?
They must have come for the beacon. The dig site is close, just over that rise. It might still be there.
We could use your help, Williams.
Aye, aye, sir. It's time for payback.
What else do you know about the Geth?
Just what I remember from history class back in school. They're synthetics, non-organic life forms with limited AI programming, created by the Quarians a few centuries ago. They were supposed to be a source of cheap labor, but ended up turning on the Quarians and drove them into exile. Well, after that, they just kind of disappeared behind the Perseus Veil. Nobody's really heard much from them since.
Tell me everything you know about the beacon.
They were doing some digging out here to extend the monorail and expand the colony. A few weeks ago, they unearthed some Prothean ruins, and the beacon. Suddenly, every scientific expert in the colony was interested. That's when they brought us in to secure the site. I don't know much about the beacon itself, but I heard one of the researchers say this could be the biggest scientific discovery of the century.
What happened to the researchers at the dig site?
I don't know. They set up camp near the beacon. The 232 was with them. Maybe their unit fared better than mine.
Describe what happened leading up to the attack.
We were sent out a couple of nights ago from the main colony to secure the area. Seemed like a routine patrol, until the Geth hit us. We never knew they were coming.
What happened to the researchers at the dig site?
I don't know. They set up camp near the beacon. The 232 was with them.
Hold up.
Maybe their unit fared better than mine.
Have you seen a Turian Spectre around here?
There aren't any Turians on Eden Prime. None that I've ever met. Not sure I'd be able to tell if one was a Spectre anyway.
If you saw this guy, you'd know. Carries enough firepower to wipe out a whole platoon. Luckily, he's on our side.
Sorry. Like I said, no Turians.
Move out.
Sometimes, different dialogue options will give you the same response. Ashley is a soldier, same deal as Jenkins, so he gets replaced.
It's at the far end of this trench.
It's replaced right away. Truly, Jenkins is a king. And let's move out. Secure your perimeter. And alright. I can move ahead a little bit more. Few shots in. Hitboxes in this game are pretty nice. So you can, like, the Geth like setting up these little shields. You can shoot under them. There we go. Finally hit sabotage. Of course, since the Geth are robots, they are also affected by the same sort of thing. Mass Effect 1 also has grenades. They are not a great feature. I don't use grenades too much. Death by shot to the thigh. Can I sneak that around there? I don't think I did. And come on. Come on, buddy. You know you want to come out. Fine. I'll go up to you.
This is the dig site. The beacon was right here. It must have been moved.
By who? Our side or the Geth?
Hard to say. Maybe we'll know more after we check out the research camp.
You think anyone got out of here alive?
If they were lucky. Maybe hiding up in the camp. It's just on the top of this ridge, up the ramps.
There is also...
Come on, Shepard. There's a small spaceport up ahead. I want to check it out. I'll wait for you there.
There is also melee. Not too useful. Now we can go and get into the equipment. Basically, we have different types of equipment, and some are better than others. They do change appearance a little bit. They are mostly the same, though. Let's boost up your DPS. Boost up that. And in we go. So let's grab those for ourselves. Actually, no. We'll do that. We'll grab one level of electronics. And like so. As for Alenka, we'll do that. Ashley, let's get you working on better armor, I guess. In the early game, not too interesting, but things will get interesting later on, especially once I know how to actually commentate a game like this. Because it's very different from my normal fare.
Looks like they hit the camp hard.
It's a good place for an ambush. Keep your guard up. Oh God, they're still alive.
What did the Geth do to them?
Meat husks! Yes, there are zombies in this game. And they are actually... Oh, well, okay. Appearance-wise, they're not that scary, but they are actually quite strong. They can take a good few hits, and that little explosion that he did there, that can annihilate your shields, and annihilate you in general. Let's just move along. Gotta loot everything, obviously.
That door, it's closed. Security lock's engaged.
And so, we get into the hacking minigame. It's very easy.
Humans, thank the Maker.
Hurry, close the door before they come back.
What are you doing here?
I'm Dr. Warren. I was in charge of this excavation. We hid in the shed during the attack. They must have come for the beacon. Luckily, it wasn't here. It was moved to the spaceport earlier this morning. Manuel and I stayed behind to pack up the camp. When the attack came, the Marines held them off long enough for us to hide. They gave their lives to save us.
No one is saved. The age of humanity is ended. Soon, only ruin and corpses will remain.
What else can you tell me about the attack?
It all happened so fast. One second we were gathering up our equipment. The next we were hiding in the shed while the Geth swarmed over the camp.
Agents of the destroyers, bringers of darkness, heralds of our extinction.
We could hear the battle outside. Gunfire, screams. I thought it would never end. Then everything went quiet. We just sat there, too afraid to move, until you came along.
Did you notice a Turian in the area?
I saw him, the Prophet, leader of the enemy. He was here before the attack. That's impossible. Nihilus was with us in the Normandy before the attack. He couldn't have been here.
I'm sorry, Manuel's still a bit unsettled. We haven't seen your Turian. We've been hiding in here since the attack.
Can you tell me anything about the beacon?
It's some type of data module from a galaxy-wide communications network. Remarkably well preserved. It could be the greatest scientific discovery of our lifetime. Miraculous new technologies, groundbreaking medical advances. Who knows what secrets are locked inside?
We have unearthed the heart of evil, awakened the beast, unleashed the darkness.
Manuel, please. This isn't the time.
What's wrong with your assistant?
Manuel has a brilliant mind, but he's always been a bit unstable. Genius and madness are two sides of the same coin.
Is it madness to see the future? To see the destruction rushing towards us? To understand there is no escape? No hope? No. I am not mad. I'm the only sane one left.
I gave him an extra dose of his meds after the attack.
Say goodnight, Manuel.
You cannot silence the truth. My voice must be heard.
Oh my God! What did you do?
That might have been a little extreme, Commander.
You can't just go around whacking people in the head.
Just a little bump on the head. Let him sleep it off.
I suppose you're right. By the time he wakes up, the meds will have kicked in.
Williams, take us to the spaceport.
Good luck, Commander.
Me doing a half-seas run is because then I can do things like that and punch Manuel in the face. Is it mean to? Absolutely. But also, it's very funny. There's an where is that upgrade kit? There we are. That's not an upgrade, those are guns. Silly game.
Saren.
Nihilus.
This isn't your mission, Saren. What are you doing here?
The Council thought you could use some help on this one.
I wasn't expecting to find the Geth here. The situation's bad.
Don't worry. I've got it under control.
Well, that's not good. But we'll go and I'm sure it's fine. He can wait another day. So next time, we go and see what all that was about. But until then, see you guys later.